Here's how to use this Hall tester. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get into the IMA bay. What you're seeing here is not the actual IMA bay, but this is on top of the battery. This car actually has a different battery in it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this right computer here, which is the MCM, it's on the passenger side. Take a flathead screwdriver, we're gonna stick it behind the tab right here on this small connector on the very, very right. And there's a tab on the bottom you have to pull up, and that will take this connector out. We're gonna take this connector, turn it 180 degrees, plug it into here. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a USB A to B mini cable, and we're gonna plug the B side over here, and make sure this isn't shorting out to anything. And we're gonna plug the other end into a laptop here like this. And we are going to open the Arduino serial monitor. If you don't know how to do that, there's a separate video that will show you how to do that. But the very short thing is you're gonna open Arduino, and then you're going to hit the serial monitor window. And here we will see the initial state here. Don't necessarily worry about anything that's here, because you can always upload that code and send it to me. Now I'm gonna go into the engine bay. Key is off this entire time. And I'm going to start rotating the crank by hand. So I'm rotating the accessory belt, and you can see the Hall states change here on the screen. And if your engine has really good compression like mine, you can either take the spark plugs out or you can manually roll it over, but you do need to spin the engine all the way around once or twice. And once you've done that, you're gonna have the data here that it has spit out. And in this case, if you look at this data, all of the results here are valid because this car works properly. If you have an invalid result, then it will show invalid. I'm gonna just unplug the connector here. So now we have an invalid state because all 3 high is invalid. Now, in this case, this car worked, but let's assume it didn't. We can need to follow this up. So basically the wire harness goes from here into the floor harness and then into the engine harness. So I have made the next adapter here. This goes into the between the seat connectors. So if you have issues, we need to figure out where is that issue. And the first thing, we've tested the whole chain, and let's suppose again it does not work. Let's see if the IMA harness is the issue. So we're gonna plug this connector in, and then we're gonna go down below the seat, plug it into that floor connector, repeat the test again. If your signals are then valid, then your IMA wire harness is broken. Now, after this connector, this is the only one that I've made, there are 2 more connections before you actually get to the actual Hall sensors inside of the engine where the actual IMA motor is. And if someone gets to that, I don't have the other harnesses, and so I will send anyone who wants to make it more of these MCM-D connectors so you can make an adapter the whole way. The whole point here, of course, is that we're not taking engines apart unnecessarily if the Hall sensors aren't actually broken. Now, if this test passes and you get valid on the whole everything, then your Hall sensors are working just fine. And so if you're getting the P1565 or whatever the error is, it's probably the MCM. So replace that computer, see if it fixes the issue. So this, you can rent this from me basically. You pay shipping both ways. I charge a $10 per way, so I'll charge $10 to send it to you. There will be a return label. That's $10 to send it back to me. I will also charge a $100 deposit, and as soon as you return this to me, I will refund that deposit. If you keep this for a long time, I'm gonna eat your deposit because that's just annoying. There's only one of these, I'm not gonna make more. If at any point anyone does not return this, then that will be the end of the game because I'm not going to make another one. So please be good to the future people who will be borrowing this tool after you. So please send me a PM if you have questions or want to check this out. $20 total, and it's just covering the shipping. So It's already pre-programmed. You don't need to program it at all. You just need to plug it in and open a serial monitor to it. And again, if you don't have knowledge on how to do that, I will link a separate video that is very long that shows how to do it. Thanks for watching.